afternoon again from Northern Ontario. My name is Dave and this is Makiro Siding, my N-scale layout. We're on part, we have to check it, part 4. Part 4 of building this factory. And today what we're going to do is we're going to insert this wall and we're going to insert this wall in here, except facing the other way. So we're going to fit it in here. Then we're going to install the girders that go into these slots, so they go across between the wall and the outside wall. So it gives us some look of structure. The other thing that I've done with this is I talked about it last week, but I have put lights on this wall. Go see, there they go. So I'll move this out of the way for now, just for now. So you can see there are lights above each one of the bay doors on the outside. And last week I told you how I did this. I bought a whack of street lights, which I intend to use in the town when I finally get there. It's going to be one of the very last builds probably that I do, because it's just going to be mountains and mountains of buildings to build and stuff. So anyway, and I cut off the heads. I pulled the head off where the light is, where the little LED is, and pulled it off through the pipe that it comes with, and then I cut back the pipe, so it was just a very short, for like 5-6 millimeters long. Hand drilled the holes in the wall, put the lights in, and they are temporarily hooked to 2 AA batteries. They will eventually have extension wires soldered on here and be hooked to a plug-in power supply that puts out between, or it's adjustable between 3 and 24 volts, but 24 volts would fry these little lights immediately. So everything will be running on 3. So anyway, without further ado, let's get at this. I'm going to turn these off, and I'm going to disconnect the battery so that it's not in the way for us building. I bought these battery packs, these little battery packs. I bought them again. I think I bought them from Wish. I'll double check, and I'll put a link in the comments below. Just for this purpose, I want all of my auxiliary lighting running on its own bus on the layout, with a switch bank that switches on areas. So there'll be right now there's one switch that lights up the entire mine and quarry. There'll be another switch that lights up this building, this one here, this one here, and a third industrial building which is sitting upstairs on the coffee table in the living room, because I've cut out the pieces and now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. I know the shape of the building. I'm now trying to figure out the materials to build that one, and I'll show you that. That'll be a very quick build because it's a very flat building, and it'll just be surfaces and done. There's one window in it. It's long. It goes almost the full length of the building, and it's going to be called something welding. I'm going to have to make up a name for the welding, and it's going to fit between the other 2 buildings. It's which will mean that we have a whole series of flat buildings. I'm going to glue them to some 1/8" birch plywood that I have, and then I'm going to glue those down. I'm going to do it like a little diorama where I'm going to work on the surfaces and the detailing and everything once they're glued down. Then I'm going to take that piece of wood that they're mounted to and glue it down onto the layout. But that's probably a couple weeks away from now. probably January, because I intend to take a little bit of break at Christmas. I'll do one show just before Christmas, but between Christmas and New Year's there won't be a video. Okay, so let's get at her. So this building now is glazed. You can see the reflection. All the windows are in. There's the wall where the track goes into the building. Here's the wall where the I've got all sorts of stuff on this desk. I'm usually a very tidy person, except when it comes to doing this kind of stuff, and then I get all sorts of messy. And then there's this building that goes here. Hold on, just get it light. It goes right here. This part of the building that goes right here, that is the truck bay for semis to unload into the factory. The roof will be flat, solid, and covered in very, very fine gravel. There'll be a couple of air conditioning machines on it, and vents and other things. I've got to work on those right now. I have I just took off my my 3D printer some forklifts that I printed over the night, and they've been treated with isopropyl alcohol, and they are now in the UV chamber, spinning around and getting hardened. I tried to take one apart with the soft, and I was breaking things right, left, and center, although I'm still going to use that one. It just won't have some of the features that the others have. Anyway, so how is this going to work? Well, this is going to go in here like this. And I've got a small machinist square. Which I'm going to put in here. And now I'm going to take a pencil. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Yep, I guess you can. I'm going to make a mark here and a mark here. That tells me where the glue has to go. And again, I'm using Star Bond. And so I'm going to put a bead on the wall. He says, as he hopes it comes out of it. Bead on this side. And we're going to slide this in. I'm going to make sure the wires don't get tangled up in where the glue is. And so, there. There. Now I've got another one. Now, is it too big? Yes, it is. So I do have to use the little one. And like that. Oops. Can't do it like that. Now. Yeah, now switch to. I'm going to switch over to medium. Or maybe even fine. Let's do fine. Thin. Thin goes on like water, and it's and get it lined up and shoot it with some accelerator. square, and we do. And we have a square going up and down. We do. So in goes the glue. Thin stuff's nice because it has a kind of capillary action and sort of slides in between the two pieces that you're gluing together. So he says, as he looks at it and goes, what's happened here? Okay, obviously my hand's in the way and the building's turned around the wrong way for you to see what I'm doing. So here we go again. And now I'm pretty sure it's square. Yeah, it's square. I'll try that one more time here with the glue. All right. Now, so I have these girders. Again, cut on my laser cutter. I've said it before, but I am loving that little machine. So what we're going to do is take these. Now they're painted mostly on one side. So I'm going to paste the painted side towards the opening in the and we're going to take the glue and we're going to do it from behind here. Now the roof is not the roof for this section. There's going to be two roofs. There's going to be an internal roof. There we go there. Now it's like I say, the laser cutter makes this easy. I could never do this without it. Not unless I wanted to go start raving mad, trying to cut out every one of these little things. You know, it would be impossible. So now I'm going to come along with the glue. Like I said, this stuff is, yeah. I am going to flip this up. And we are going to switch to camera 6. Camera 6. Camera 6. We're having trouble with the switcher today, boys. Hold on. Let's go back to camera 1 and preview on 6. Use the switcher here. And now, let's see if we can. There we go. Now I'm just going to hit the focus here, see, make sure she. And we're going to swing that light up and over, and so you can see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the glue, and I'm just going to put a dot against the wall here. Okay, now let's just double check. Square. Square. Let's just encourage that one to set up. There we go. Let's double check this one for square. And it is. And this one. Well, so now I'm going to go back with a little bit more glue. And oops, I'm going to make sure I put the glue cover back on the glue. Alright, so you can see that we have that. Now, and you see then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this piece, and it's going to slide in here like that, and it's going to have some lights underneath it here to light the whole bay. Alright, so let's just see what this looks like with the lights on, and we'll call it quits for today. Again, I'm trying to keep these reasonably short, 20 minutes to 25 minutes, because I think that's about what everybody and so I'm going to turn this light out here. And now you can see the light, it's lit up there. And if I flip it over on its back side, you can see it's flipped up and lit from the inside there. So next week, this will be detailed already. I'll have had it detailed, and I will most likely have put the interior roof in place. That I'll do during the week. What we will be doing next week is sorry, I'm going to switch cameras so you can see this. We are going to put the loading platform on this piece. I had to go to the laser cutter and cut out two pieces. I cut them too short before, and I got let's go back. So there's the building. We have the bays, 3 bays across here, some doors, and it's going to be supported. The loading dock is going to be supported by these tiny little. Let me see. Can you see it? Where is it hiding? Am I pushing it in the wrong direction or the right direction? Oh, there's it's right here. This little girder, and that girder is going to go on the wall this way, standing up, and then a platform, and then an overhang, a roof kind of thing to protect the workers from weather when they're loading and unloading the boxcars. So here we go. We got our building lit. see, turn it around. Too much stuff on the right there. We got a building that's lit. You can see it from above on camera 6. And on camera 2, you can see it from the front. Now there's a lot more detailing that's going to go on this building. There's strips of styrene that have to go on the base to suggest a footing that the building is sitting on. I have some decorative stripes to go on the building. I've got I bought some evergreen plastic, which just arrived today, and is going to go in on the top of the roofs to give it a cap. So, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and most important of all, as I say at the end of everything, it's your railroad and you can build it any way you want. Thanks, and I'll see you next week.